Hey, John.
Hey, Chip.
Where are we today?
Today we're standing outside the gates of Knobby Oak Village or campsite.
Huh.
So this is where, before my time, they set up teepees as their tent to sleep in, and then they had a hogan too. Hogan was the old rustic way of taking a tree sapling and bending over, making like a Quonset hut and throwing a tarp over. So the teepees were nice and fine to sleep in until it rained, and then it always seemed to leak right up where the poles come out, and so they would move into the hogan to stay drier. So this site has been used for Native American camp. It's been used for night camps. The hogans is really good for night camps because it was dark and you can sleep during the daytime. And then they also use it for leaders in training and junior staff training too.
Nice.
So a couple things we taught at this site. It was cooler to walk into main camp through the trees than walking across the ridge. They had a pit they would cook a meal in, and while it was cooking they would walk over or hike over to the Hooper area to a summit which would overlook the Hooper Lake and down into Quabi. Probably a lot of people out there remember doing that, remember getting lost, not knowing where you were going. You can comment on that if you want. And one of my favorite things, I did a night camp here, and we had a Jenny the donkey that was really old, and she always liked to be around people, so at night we just let her wander the camp. She would wander down through the gate to the trail and just plop down on the trail, and so when we start walking, somebody go, "Oh, I fell on something, it's soft and furry, ew, ick, what is it?" They couldn't see it. So I mean, that's some of the fun stuff that went on there. Night camp, there's a tradition started. I'm not going to say when, but maybe you guys can help me out. Egg rolls. You remember who were the first counselors that started the egg roll thing? I know. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the magic spring.
Magic spring. That sounds like an interesting story.
How do you get water out here in the woods? Well, we just walked a little path, and then there's this little faucet tied to a tree, and you turn it on, you get water. It was magic. So.
Nice.
And the biggest one, there were probably lots of comments on, is the throne room. How many people remember the throne room? So I won't say what it was, but you can think about it out in the woods. What would a throne room be? So
yeah.
And the biggest thing about Knobby Oak, this is kind of sad, is it was named after a big old knobby oak tree that basically the limbs broke off, and I don't know, there's probably got to be at least 30 broken limbs, so lots of knobs on this tree, and it's set just right beside the campfire ring, giving shade, and you know, it had lots of stories to tell, and it's had lots of stories that have been told around it.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a special site. We don't use it anymore. Knobby Oak's current state is we had a windstorm last summer come through and broke the top out of the tree, so there is actually no branches on the tree, and yeah, the tree is dead. So we'd like to hear all the Knobby Oak stories that you guys can tell. We'll send you a picture of what it looks like now, before and after. Thank you.
Yeah, so share with us your memories from whether it's sleeping in the teepees on a rainy night, or whether it's hiking the trail back to main camp, stories under the Knobby Oak tree around the campfire, eating a good meal after getting back from Hooper.
I gotta say, sometimes, you know, eating, sometimes there's a lot of people that ate the wrong things and got bug bites, and so they got ate. So maybe they want to share that. I don't know. That's my funny.
Okay.
Wrong soap, wrong shampoo, something.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it from Knobby Oak for today.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless.